Good morning, class. Today we are going to start the chapter The Tempest. The Tempest is a Shakespeare's play. William Shakespeare was an English poet and playwright, and he was born and raised in Stamford upon Avon, England. He is regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and often called the Bard of Avon. His plays have been translated into every major language and are performed more than those of any other playwright. Some of his famous plays are Hamlet, King of Lear, and Macbeth. And today we are going to read an extract from his play, The Tempest. So let us see what is there in the chapter. See on the top, The Tempest. Peace and harmony. Harmony means when we live with harmony, without any fight, with love and peace we are living. That is, it is harmony. One day, Prospero, a magician, tells his daughter Miranda the story of their past, a story he had often started narrating before but never completed. Means magician Prospero is going to narrate the story before his daughter Miranda. He had started this many times but he never completed. The story is about how they had arrived 12 years ago on the island where they now live. Means he wanted to tell the girl how they came to that island. To know this story, read this adapted version of Shakespeare's play, The Tempest. Now we are going to start the chapter. You must have your books in your hand so that you can see each and every word. Open the book and see it. Far away on a lonely island, there lived a wise old man and his daughter. The man was Prospero, a magician, and the daughter was Miranda, a lovely young lady of 16. Means who are the two persons? One is Prospero and another is Miranda. Prospero is father and he is magician, and the daughter is Miranda. She is 16 years old. Prospero knew so much of the art of magic that he was able to command the spirits of the island to obey him. Spirits, spirits are the supernatural creatures such as evils and fairies. Sometimes we say ghost also. And they are spirits. The chief of these gentle spirits was Ariel. Chief means head. Head of these gentle means soft, noble. Spirits was, who was that? Ariel. A lively little creature who was not only devoted to his master but also full of mischief. Means the spirit was totally devoted to his master and also full of mischief, means very naughty also. Mischief means naughty. Ariel was invisible to all eyes but Prospero's. Means nobody can see the spirit Ariel, only Prospero. Only Prospero can see it. Prospero entrusted his most important task to him. And Prospero had a great faith on Ariel and he gave him his most trusted task. One day, Prospero raised a fearful storm by means of his magic power. Means with the help of his magic, one day Prospero raised a storm in the sea. He took his daughter to the beach to watch a ship struggling against the wind and waves. So he took the daughter to the sea, and they saw there that a ship was there that was struggling against the wind and waves. The ship seemed likely to sink at any moment, and those on board seemed likely to drown. Hearing that those on the ship were human beings, as she and her father were, Mirinda was filled with pity. But when Mirinda came to know that human beings were there inside the ship, she felt pity on the persons, on the people. "Oh, my dear father," she cried, "if you have raised this dreadful storm, have pity on the people aboard the ship. Please don't let them drown." So she requested the father to have pity on those people, those who were inside the ship, and don't let them drown. "Don't be anxious, my child," her father comforted her. "No one is going to be harmed." He paused and went on. So the father was confident that there will be no harm, and she soothed the girl also. And she told her, "Don't be anxious, don't be excited, don't be panic, because there was no harm. Mirinda, the time has come for me to tell you everything. 12 years ago." Now he was going to start the story that was 12 years ago. Many times he started, but he couldn't complete it. And this time he was going to complete. 12 years ago, I was the Duke of Milan, and you, my only child, was a princess and only here. Even at that time, my chief interest was the study of magic. I spent most of my time in my study with my books. So he started the story that he was the Duke of Milan. Milan is the name of a place, and she was his only one child, the girl Miranda. She was a princess, and she was here. And even at that time, his chief interest, he was interested only in studying the books of magic, and spent most of the time in studying those books. Now see the next page. The father and the daughter are standing at the beach, and the storm is there, and one ship is also there in the waves. See the picture as we have discussed in the chapter. Now see on the top. I left the management of my dukedom to my younger brother Antonio. I trusted him, but he turned out to be false and treacherous, as you will see. He plotted to rob me of my dukedom, and he was able to do so with the aid of his ally, the king of Naples. So what happened here? I left the management of my dukedom. Dukedom means the area where he was the duke, or we can say the kingdom. So he left all the work of the kingdom on his brother Antonio. Antonio was his brother, but what did the brother do? He cheated. He cheated to whom? To Prospero, and with the help of the king of Naples. So Antonio and the king of the Naples, they both cheated Prospero. My cunning brother put us in a rotten boat without oars and sails and pushed us out to sea. He thought that we would certainly perish. Fortunately, a king old named Gonzalo saved us. He had placed in the boat water, provisions, appraisal, and something I most prized, namely my books on magic. So Prospero continued that by chance, what my brother did, he put me and you, means Prospero and the daughter, in a rotten boat which has no sails and pushed into the sea, so that we would be perished, means we will be finished, died. But fortunately, luckily, a king old named Gonzalo. Gonzalo is the name of a king, and he saved us. And he has placed in the boat water, provisions. Appraisal means food items and clothes, something that we can live. And the most important things were the books on magic. Thanks to Gonzalo, we were able to reach this island of ours, and with the help of Gonzalo, we were able to reach on the island where we were living. We are living now. Now Prospero continued. He keep on speaking. I shall tell you why I have raised this fearful storm. Now Prospero is going to tell the reason why he raised the storm. What is the reason? On the ship over there are my enemies, my brother Antonio and the king of Naples. They will be cast ashore and I shall meet them face to face. They will be in my power and they will be at my mercy. Now Prospero, who has become a great magician now, so he raised the storm because his enemy Antonio and the king of Naples were in the ship, and he wanted to make them slave, and he wanted to keep them at his mercy. Prospero fell silent. He touched his daughter with his magic wand and made her fall asleep. Now Prospero became silent and he made her daughter fall asleep. Ariel had just appeared to tell his master what he had done with the passengers and the crew of the ship. Now it's the entry of Ariel. Ariel can be seen only by Prospero. Nobody else can see him. So he came and reported all the things that what he had done with the passengers and crew of the ship. Miranda would have been alarmed if she had seen her father talking with the empty air. And why Miranda was made sleep? Because she will be afraid when she will see that his father is talking in the air. Means nobody is there, but father is talking. That's why father made him sleep. Well, my brave spirit, how have you performed your task? Prospero asked Ariel. Now Prospero asked Ariel how he had performed his task. Ariel gave a lively description of the storm and the terror is caused, and how the king's son Ferdinand was the first to jump into the sea. Now Ariel explained all the things, and due to the false storm, they all were afraid, and the son of Antonio, and his name was Ferdinand, he jumped into the sea. Now you have done well, my gentle spirit. Now go and bring the young prince here. My daughter must see him. Prospero. So now Prospero ordered the gentle spirit to bring the prince there so that the daughter must see him, must meet him. Now see the next page. Prospero smiled at some secret thought. Now Prospero is very happy. Prospero gave some other commands to Ariel and promised to free him after they had been completed. Ariel obediently flew off to where Ferdinand was sitting sadly on the rocks. Come, sir, follow me, Ariel commanded him. Now, Prospero gave some other commands or instructions to Ariel and promised to make him free after the completion of the work. And Ariel went to Ferdinand and then he asked, Come on, sir, follow me. Ariel commanded him. Ferdinand was sitting sadly. He was very sad when he was sitting on the rock. The young prince was astonished on hearing a voice coming from the empty ear. But he obeyed. The young prince, who was a young prince? Ferdinand. He was very surprised. Astonished means surprised when he heard the voice, but nobody was there. Only the sound was coming. And whose sound was it? It was the sound of Ariel. But even then he obeyed. Ariel sang a song to lead him to Prospero and Mirinda, who were sitting in the shade of a tree. So Ariel sang a song, means through a song he led Ferdinand and they both reached to the girl and Prospero and Mirinda. Miranda saw Ferdinand first and could not believe her eyes. Except for her father, she had never seen a man before. Oh, father, look at that beautiful creature, she exclaimed. Is it a spirit? The girl was surprised to see the another man on the island because she had seen only her father, nobody else. And a young, beautiful man was there in front of her eyes. So she exclaimed and asked, Father, was it a spirit? No, child, it's not a spirit. It eats and sleeps just as we do. It's a man from the ship we saw. He is wandering about looking for his friends. Then father told the girl everything, that he is not the spirit. He was a man like them and he was looking for his friends. Mirinda was delighted with the sight of the handsome young prince. She thought all men had grey faces and grey beards, like her father. Ferdinand was astonished at finding so lovely a maiden in this wild and lonely spot. Mirinda was very happy with the sight of a handsome young prince. Means the man was very beautiful. And also the Ferdinand was very happy because he saw a young girl there and who was expected nothing. So it's over for today.